Well, the UK is experiencing some very wet, windy and stormy weather this November weekend, so what better time than to taste a really nice big red wine. My wine of the week this week comes from Chile. It comes from a producer called Vineyard, and this is the Queulat single vineyard Carmenère 2009, and it sells for £10.40 a bottle in online retailer slurp.co.uk. And if there are other retailers, I'll stick them in a list at the end of the video. Now, Carmenère is a very interesting grape. It's a minor grape of Bordeaux that was more or less extinct until it was discovered alive, thriving and doing very well in the vineyards of Chile. For a long time it had been misidentified as Merlot, but no, it was in fact Carmenère. And since then, it has become Chile's kind of signature grape, and its success has led to it being planted in other areas. Indeed, a renaissance of planting back in Bordeaux too. So what do we get? This wine is an interesting one. It comes from the Maipo Valley, but it comes from a sub-region of the Maipo called Trinidad, which I had never heard of before, I confess, but which the winemaker says is a particularly cool coastal influenced area that gives cooler conditions, which in theory gives a little more elegance to the wine, a little more freshness to the wine. So on the nose, lots and lots of cracked black pepper and spice here, lots of that. A nice little hint of something like green pepper too. These wines, Carmenère wines, often have a touch of green to them, which can be overdone, but when it's done nicely, adds a lovely savoury note to it. As well as that, really good black fruit. We're talking blackberries, black currants, and a hint of kind of chocolate in the background too, a kind of earthy, deep chocolate note too. So quite a lot going on in this wine. In the mouth, it's really quite interesting because 14% alcohol and aging in American and French barrels, there's lots of smokiness, there's lots of richness, there's lots of kind of weight here. There's also lots of really ripe fruit, that kind of black plum and fleshy skins of cherries, black currants, lots of that going on. But there is a real kind of edge of freshness too running through the wine. Whether it's to do with the tannins or the acidity from this cooler area, I don't know. But as well as all of that kind of richness and weight and alcoholic power, there's also something quite fine and quite defined about the wine that runs through like a spine, keeping it quite fresh, quite energetic in the mouth. Plenty of spice in the finish, but it's not just the spice from oak barrels, it's the spice of a grape too. 5% Syrah in the blend here, as well as the Carmenère. And all in all, a really nice, juicy but big wine that would be excellent with red meats. With the steak, fantastic. The barbecue, fantastic. Would also match with chili con carne, those kind of more robust red meat tomato dishes too. So my wine of the week from Vineyard in Chile is the Queulat single vineyard Carmenère 2009. It's priced £10.40 and it's available from online retailer slurp.co.uk. It's my wine of the week.